Hey everyone, it's Betty Louise, or Coach Betty. I'm the host of Green Think Internet Radio, and you're about to hear an excerpt from one of my interviews. Please check out the full show at womenonair.biz. That's www.womenonair.biz. Hope you enjoy it. I've already told them a little bit about you having this dream of taking your family away for a year and this experience, but tell us a little bit about what was the dream, and how did you picture this year in your mind before you actually went?
Yeah, with my kids being in school and our life kind of taking the typical route, the 9-to-5 work and whatnot, I thought, God, there's got to be more to life than this, day-to-day routine.
So what the impetus for the dream was. It's like, wow, you were getting in that hamster wheel kind of feeling.
A bit. I just thought, I owe my kids more than just this. And, so we brainstormed together, my husband and I. We were encouraged to do that by one of the professionals we met with for financial planning. And, we're asked or challenged to really dig deep and figure out what it is we really wanted in life, both near and far term, so that when we did our financial plan, that we had that in mind and he could help us get to those goals.
Wow, so it was a financial planner. Good for him. So you started thinking about, okay, what do we really want? What is really going to satisfy us from a deep place? And what did you and Tony come up with as a vision for this year?
Well, he had a different vision. He had his goals and dreams that he dug down deep for. They were different than mine, and we realized that really this one that I conceived of had to come first before we could accomplish some of his. I think honestly he was a little frightened of what I was saying in terms of wanting to take the kids out of the country and have an experience that would open up their world, help them to learn a second language, to see what other people in the world, how they lived on less, just how things operated in different countries. Every United States is so privileged in so many ways. I wanted them to have that different perspective, and so that was my incentive, my idea is to give my kids all that I could while they're in my care.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is just so amazing. Any idea, why you had such a desire to show them this other way to live? I mean, it was just really to make sure that they understood the broader perspective, I guess. I mean, what happened in your background that allowed you to be so open? Were your parents travelers?
No, not at all. We had a really conventional upbringing. I have 4 siblings, and we lived in a little house on a little cul-de-sac in a little town. And I think we took one trip out of California during my childhood. But I think what inspired me was the few things that you hear growing up as a kid. One of which was that my aunt, my mother's sister, had married a gentleman and had 3 kids, and this gentleman that she married had polio. He had no use of his 2 legs. Yet they had these 3 kids, and they decided they wanted to live in the warm waters of the Bahamas on a boat for a year. And when I heard that as a kid, it just lit up my
possibilities for you.
Completely.
So as a kid, you're like, oh wow, you can do that, huh?
Well, you can do that, and you can. I mean, this man didn't have. I mean, he didn't have a complete
the use of his body.
Exactly, and it wasn't needed. And so I thought, if this great family can go out in the world and challenge themselves this way and live this incredible dream. I have full use of my body,
Yes. Wow.
Well, that means that I can do anything.
Yes.
I can do anything I want. And I live by the credo that we're limited only by our imaginations.
If you like what you've heard and want to get more information about how to be green, sustainable, conscious, check out womenonair.biz. That's www.womenonair.biz. Stay tuned.